G'day! In today's video, I'm looking at a Zotac RTX 4060 Ti twin edge 8GB model, and this one, I want to open it up and have a bit of a look first, as we see to have some liquid damage going on in this PC, but I don't know what extent it has damaged it. So I'm seeing liquid around here. I want to take the shield off and I want to take the cooler off and find out what's going on with it. Hopefully this may be something as simple as a repaste.
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows plus Control plus Enter.
No, I don't think I will, Cortana. Not right now. And yeah, I want to see how much liquid damage has been damaged. Or if it's just simply a clean that's going to be required. I hope a clean. Currently I'm looking at two computers. One is noticeably liquid damaged, sadly. The motherboard, it's a B660 motherboard, an Intel board, and it's not looking too great. But I do want to find out if anything's salvageable from that. Well, we've also got 3 screws along here. Well, Zotac is a brand that I don't mind. They're normally in Australia one of the more budgety kind of brands. I think it's less popular just purely because of the name of it. A less known brand means less people are going to buy it. There we go. Separating there. Separating there. Move it over. Now unplug here. Fold. This side of the card looks to be pretty okay. Not really seeing much in the way of liquid on there, which is definitely a good sign. Now, actually, do I need to take that off? Let's go here. White comes from white, black comes from black. Cooler off at the side. One more screw over here. And 2 more here. Ooh. What's that, brother? Yeah, not looking great. Granted, most of it is only surface level. Got a little bit going on over here. Could be looking worse. Could be looking much better. Damn. So yeah, on the important side, we're looking all right. But that's not to say this has caused problems. So I'm gonna give this a spray and a blast, and see what I can do with that. There we go. So I'm just using some silicone spray. And a toothbrush. Now, I wonder how well this will go. Actually looking not bad. Move it run around inside here. Now we'll take off. No, I'll leave that for now. Not seeing much in the corners here. Put this back over. Now, one of my concerns with the chip over here. This keeps falling off, so I'm just going to take it off. Remember, it goes along here. Now I'll give it another blast of silicon and then the air compressor. Now back again. How much of this got through? Not a huge amount. While I'm here, I might as well repaste this very tiny chip. Fluff and stuff up here. Now we use some isopropyl alcohol. Tissue paper. Clean this off here. Now we'll use some of this, some GD900 thermal grease. That on here. This may prove to be a waste of thermal paste, especially if this is a dead GPU. I'm not going to try and power it up until I know that it's mostly alright, which now it's mostly alright. It wasn't before. I do want to just move that out of the way for the minute. This is clean now. Back plate. Put that over. Go. It's over here. Now I want to reconnect these two, attach it, 1, 2, fold it over, now that lined up. Down. Now I'll put the cooler on first. Potentially I'll be able to test it out just like this, but I will just put it all back together. There's my little toothbrush. There we go. I still do have a bit of a silicon cleaner film going on here. Now my hands are slightly slippery from the silicon spray, which doesn't help. And I have forgot to put the VRM back on. Good job, man. Guess we'll be able to see the spread on the thermal paste. Okay. It's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Since it's still very liquidy. That's there. Flip it this way. There. No, it's struggling to stay there. I do believe it actually lived on here. I'm just going to line it up on there. And then have a look. Bingo, that's precisely where it needs to go. Now I'm going to put these screws back in. One, two. Now I have forgotten an extra screw on the back plate here, which would have lived on the other side. Bugger. And which way do we need to go? That way. So I now put this on here, fold it over, line it up. I'll go 1, 2, 3. These ones, I reckon. 1. 2. Here, let's see how we go. 3. Excellent. This over. Connect up the connection before I fold it over, or else I won't have any room to do it. There we go. Thermal pad's still there. Great. Three, 4. There we go. So now, after doing the hokey pokey and pulling this apart at least 4 times, I'm now happy to put it all back together. Okay. Now I'll give this a test a little bit later, but now it's in a state that I would happily plug it into some power. Before, when it was first brought in, the overall condition of it was pretty darn rough. You could probably turn it on, it'd probably just fry itself. It's potentially already fried itself if the customer's already tried to turn it on, but at least now there's a lot less chance of shorting. The thermal paste was just doing it while it was there. It's not really going to change much, if anything, but I'll see what happens from here. Bye.